Hello everybody, this is Bob. I'm standing here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I've got my mask on because somebody upstairs from me was coughing a lot last night. So please excuse me, I do have a lower half of my face. I hope you'll get to see it again someday. Now, during the pandemic, there have been a number of people who have inquired about the various cost of things. Now, I can tell you right now, fuel is up about 30%. I'm glad I have a motorcycle. The rents in houses have come down a lot, and a number of people from my condo have actually gotten houses during the pandemic at a reduced price. Prices in the condo I live in have remained fairly constant, but during the during the time that I've been here, a number of properties have traded hands. Now, I'm going to give you some rough estimates in dollars, and then I'm going to, these blooming masks fog up your glasses so bad. So I'm going to give you everything, general ideas in dollars and cents, and then I'll be more specific about Thai stuff, but I'm going to use bots for that. And because I don't know where viewers are watching from or what your denomination of money is, so all you got to do is put your current, go Google bot to whatever your currency is, and those sites you can just put in whatever the number is and it'll give it to you in your currency. So there's a way to figure out what I'm talking about. First of all, if you want to do the backpacker, low-end routine and stay at hostels and stuff, you can probably get by with under $500 a month if you're a careful spender. Get up to around 1,000 and you can have a pretty good condominium with a pool, 24-hour security, covered parking and all of that. And if you want to shop a little more, you get a little further off the main streets, and some of the condos down there are as low as 4,500 baht or even 3,500 baht. How close you are to the main arteries makes a lot of difference in what you're spending. Now, although fuel's up and rent is down, there's still a lot of places that are closed. So you got to be careful about where you are because you may or may not have access to full service everything. In Chiang Mai, it's pretty good right now. So, excuse me, if you go to 1,000 a month, it gets pretty comfortable. If you got 1,500 a month, you can have a small estate and servants if you want to, and that's of course true for greater amounts. So you can still get $35 meals or 35 baht meals here if you're trying to go the low route. You can spend a couple of $100s for mid-range meals or Western meals, importing things from the West or from anywhere. Thailand's pretty bad with their tariffs. Like a Harley costs more than a house here. So there's some things that you may want to deal with from Japanese importers. For instance, I thought I was going to get a Harley when I got here, and they were so expensive that I got a different brand which is made here. I also have to be kind of careful about calling brand names. The medium you're looking at this on, which starts with a Y and a T, has been really censoring some people I know, and I put up a story which had been covered in the Bangkok Post, the Thai Visa, Tiger, and Yahoo, and they age restricted it. Now, I don't really care if I'm talking to people between 18 and 14 on some topics, but since the other people weren't censored and I was, I got to be a little more careful about calling brand names, I suppose. I don't know what I got censored for exactly. So anyway, there are upscale places where you can spend, upwards of $4.99 for a pretty fancy meal, And of course, you can get into some of the sushi bars, and that gets on you pretty quick. So that's the dining outlook. As far as travel goes, so public transportation is currently not running here. The tuk-tuks and the songthaos are still running here. And of course, the open air conveyances are popular rather than to get in the taxi thing, or at least they seem to be around Chiang Mai. So, overall, you can eat and drink here without getting that expensive, but I will say alcohol, especially imported alcohol, can cost you more than your meal if you have two beverages, in some places one. So alcohol consumption should be something that you consider when adjusting for the numbers I'm giving you. So I'm going to go sit down by the pool since we don't do winter here, and since I got nothing to do better on a Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So I'm just going to take it easy the rest of the day, and I'm wishing everybody out there is safe and healthy, and doing what you can in these weird times. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my 72 years. Well, you guys be good. It's always nice to touch base with you. Shout out to Stan and Bill. Stan's in Australia, and Bill's in Australia, and Stan's in Alabama. Have mercy. So, see you guys next time. A weird thing happened, and Bangkok Bank got hacked. So my credit card that I have Photoshop and Premiere Pro and all my processing equipment on is currently shut down. And although I've been to the bank and they assured me they could turn it on, and I asked them to, and it's still not working. So right now, Photoshop and I are divorced, and me and Premiere Pro are divorced too. So sorry I didn't have more embellishments and cute tricks in this video, but since I'm getting questions about that, and it doesn't require a lot of editing to put this up, I hope it was at least informative and hopefully interesting. Best to everybody out there. We'll see you next time.